Good evening, Idaho schools. Back in the swing of things, most are feeling the impacts of COVID to begin the year, but not all are following the same protocols. Our Katya Stepovic spoke to one district in the state canceling school for the week, but she also reports on an eastern Idaho district going against its mayor's mask mandate.
It's not ideal. Ideal is having those kids in classrooms with the teacher, but we can make do for a little while.
Class has been in session for only 2 weeks in the Bruneau-Grand View School District, but because of COVID exposure, the district decided to cancel school for all Grandview elementary students.
We followed our protocol, quarantined those students, but we know that COVID is in the community. We have several adults who have tested positive. And so just out of an abundance of caution and to pump the brakes a little bit on the spread of COVID.
The district does not have a mask mandate in place and will learn from home until they return next Tuesday. On the other side of the state, classes started today in Victor. The city's mayor recently mandated that all schools require masks for students and staff in order to prevent any school closures.
I then declared an emergency declaration for the city of Victor. And then the following night on Wednesday, City Council approved that ordinance as well. And then they were also in support of then putting a mask order into place, inclusive of all businesses and buildings inside the city limits.
But the Teton County School District number 401, which serves Victor students, is moving forward without masks.
And that's when the school board felt that mask order did not apply to them. So they basically approved a plan and in the end, that did not follow CDC guidelines.
Froelich says the city has 3 main goals: keeping businesses open, keeping kids in school, and preventing the local health systems from collapsing. He says the district's refusal to mask up works against all 3.
Unfortunately, now the community becomes more divided instead of the school board making the same decision that they had made so importantly last year to require masks. And it worked last year. We were one of the few school districts in our region that remained open the entire school season.
In a letter sent to the city, the district superintendent says after consulting with their legal counsel, the district is an independent governmental entity and that the city does not have jurisdiction or authority over school district matters.
So now we have a lot of parents that are very concerned of what's going to happen, or when it does happen, how are we going to handle it, and what are we going to do to continue to protect our kids?
Now, we reached out to former Attorney General David Leroy about this scenario. He called it the perfect storm, since both cities and school districts have legal responsibility to oversee the health and safety of people within their jurisdiction. So how does it get resolved? Well, Leroy says if both sides hold their ground, they'd have to either privately negotiate a path forward or have a judge make a decision in court.
A mediator, and I feel like that is going to be a tagline for other stories that we will end up doing come this fall. Katya Stepovic reporting for us tonight. Katya, thanks.